What's up, people? So we're back with another one. Hope you all been staying safe and staying free and had a good week, ready for this weekend, enjoying that content. Now, this one that I'm bringing to you all today is all about neo-Nazis inside a prison and Big TLT being the only black guy inside there on the wing and in the whole prison. So let's get into it. So the prison that I'm talking about was my second one, HMP which I have dropped a video on about, which is at a couple of thousand now. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Now, this same one, I was just about to, go on the wing from where the reception desk is, and it was during rec time, and I had to wait for the screw to open up the gate for me to be able to walk down the wing with the screw to my cell. Now, as the door was locked behind us, the prisoners obviously noticed the newcomer, as you do when you're inside a prison, as everyone's looking down the wing. And the attention was on me, and people started singing "Welcome to the Jungle." Now, being the person that I am, Big TLT replied, "Come on, I'm from the jungle, where's my tree so I can start swinging?" Now, a few people did find it funny, and the ones that didn't like me did not find it funny. But anyway, as we're making our way up to the cell, as my cell was right at the back of the wing, where the last cells to the end was by where the windows was. Now, as we're walking up the wing, I'm obviously being observant and noticing everything what's going on, and I started seeing these neo-Nazi signs engraved into the pool and snooker tables. Now, that was the very first thing that I clocked, before I even unpacked my stuff. And as I'm being on the wing, walking down it, I'm seeing a load of skinhead people. And the first thought of seeing someone that's got a skinhead, you think they're racist, which ain't always the case. As now when I see someone with a skinhead, I do not just jump to the conclusion that they're racist. As inside of my first prison, I got on with this guy, the older boy, that was actually a skinhead, and it was nothing but love. And the majority of the skinheads inside of that prison, the last one that I was in, HMP did show me love. Now, when I got into my cell, there was a big neo-Nazi sign on the side of the wall. And the first thing my cellie turned around, my co-pilot turned around and said to me, "Bro, that was not me." And we did end up getting, the steamer from the guards at some point during the week when I was there. And he even helped me to clean it off like a real one. And even to this day, I've still been in contact with the same guy in that prison. He's got his own business. He's doing well. I only just seen him a few months back when my bike broke down, and, he came out to help me. Now, being inside of that prison with it being predominantly white people, majority of people inside of that prison showed me love. Now, the ones that didn't like me, that was a part of that neo-Nazi, they kept themselves to themselves, and I was not slow in quick in picking up on who it was. As they obviously had been in the cell beforehand, and if it wasn't, then it must have been people from way obviously before. But as time has went on and I'm interacting with people on the wing, majority of people, the ones that wasn't interacting, I quickly worked out that they're the ones that were in the cell with the skinhead up in their feelings. Now, being inside a prison with skinheads, they don't like my skin color and who I was and so forth, but they never troubled me. They never said anything, to upset me, or, done anything rude. They might have mumbled underneath their breath, but I didn't hear anything offending coming out of their mouth, and I just stayed away from them, just like how they stayed away from me. So inside of the UK prisons, yes, it's not always like America, to where everyone's racially segregated, but if you're Albanian and you see Albanians in there, you're gonna levitate towards the Albanians. Just like, if you're English, you see your Englishman. It's like that. But inside a prison, more time, if you're a real one from the council estate, you don't care, just like myself, what color skin you are, what religion you are. If you're from the struggles and you're not in, prison for a wrongful thing, then, it's nothing but love. I couldn't care to what color you was or what your religion was. So I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Do drop a comment, stay safe and stay free.